Samueleni on Reprezent.
Yes, it's time. He's here. I've been saying his name for quite some time now, so he's finally here with us. Elvin Mensah is in the building. How are you feeling, sir?
I'm good. How are you, man?
I'm not too bad. No, hold on, face. Let me get a siren ready for you. You're my first guest of the year.
Oh, really? Oh, privilege.
So it's only right that I start the year off right. Bro, I've been watching you for quite some time. You've been bringing laughter to everyone.
Oh,
everyone, bro. Honestly, how does it feel to just do what you do and, you know what I mean, just being in the position that you are? And for anyone, I feel like, please explain who you are for anyone that might not know, who'd be listening to this, who doesn't know who Elvin Mensah is.
Yeah.
Just, you know, give them a bit of backstory and stuff.
Yeah, so I guess the easiest way to describe me is a comedian and entertainer. Hi guys, it's Elvin here. Today I'm going to get married on the train. Full-blown wedding. Stay tuned. I don't know if people always immediately recognize that what I do is comedy, but yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, and that's the trajectory or pathway that I'm going down. There are, desires to grow professionally in that area, but yeah. I started off just doing pranks and sketches on the train and in public.
Yeah.
And had a few train dates that have gone viral and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I'm just having fun out here and just trying my best to, bring some wholesome laughter to people's lives and just, have fun.
You're doing that. You're doing that.
Yeah.
The dates are incredible. Like, has there been people that hit you up to want to be in the dates, or has there been any like positive or negative reactions? What's been like the weirdest response that anyone has been, either they've been caught on camera or just being featured on it?
I mean, people do holler sometimes, especially when they first started going viral.
Yeah.
I had quite a lot of messages, as you do when you go viral. But yeah, a lot of the girls are random. They're random girls. I don't know them, so
Okay.
it's never staged. Sometimes I end up having serious chemistry with these strangers. So people think I pay the girls or I know them. I don't. They're all strangers. And yeah, it's just about going on the train, finding a girl, and just essentially it's kind of a prank, but it's also theatrical. It's like theater because I'm not talking. I'm playing this character who's a bit goofy but a bit suave and charismatic. So it's all planned. As I've been doing it, I've got more confident and more strategic in how I do it. When I first started, I guess I was still learning the ropes, but now I'm very confident with the character. I know exactly what I'm doing, and in terms of the responses I want out of them, it pretty much goes according to plan most of the time.
You remind me of Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, I've had that.
Yeah,
and Mr. Bean as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like silent comedy, not talking, but theatrical, bringing out all this weird stuff like props and just doing stuff that is like out of the ordinary, but funny, strangely funny. That's the sort of idea behind it. And yeah, I mean, in terms of the reactions, as you mentioned earlier, you get the odd girl who might not respond well, but my success rate is fairly high. I can't say. I can't say. I think it's fairly high, man. Like if let's say I approach 10 girls for train date, I'll probably score 8 times out of 10. I think I don't miss that much. Yeah. At least for the train dates.
At least for the train dates. The train dates are the one that's keeping you in the game, bro.
Yeah.
They're so funny. Yeah. We're gonna get back into your story. We're gonna get into some Fireboy DML featuring Ed Sheeran with Peru.
New Music Fridays with Samueleni on Drive Time.
Drive Time, 5 to 7 p.m. 6:25 right now. Elvin Mensah is in the building. We caught up briefly. We're going to get into some more about him, about his life, and more importantly, about his skits. Have you ever been fined for a skit?
No, why would they find me?
You never know. Like, these rules, they're always changing in London,
Yeah, there's people who want to, poop on the party, but like, I'm not doing anything illegal. Everything I'm doing is within boundaries. As long as you're not harming or endangering anyone, no problem. You know what I mean?
And I feel like the general consensus is like you're actually making people laugh.
Yeah,
so you're making their day better.
You're making their day better, and I'm entertaining people in an environment that is generally so cold, and people just don't interact. Like, entertainment on the trains is a good thing, I think.
I'm more so shocked of how you get these things on a train and they're stable, because the train is moving. It's not stopping because it doesn't know that you're doing the pranks. So how is it? Is it the table that you have that's just very sturdy, or?
Yeah, the table's quite good. Maybe I've got a bit of a gentle hand as well. but I think it's the table. I think I've got good materials. Initially, when I started doing the train dates in the early days, this was actually the day I was trying the one that ended up blowing up. I did a couple that day.
Yeah.
So even by the time I tried the one that did blow up, the wine was kind of half because I'd done about 6 that day. But when I first started doing it, I wasn't using a cloth, so the stuff was sliding on the table. But then I realized actually the cloth stabilizes everything on the table, doesn't move. So then I learned those tricks and I got better, and that was it.
We were talking off air, and since obviously things have been viral and people coming your way, you told me how you've been on ITV and even Kelly Clarkson US reached out to you.
Yeah.
What does that even do to you? Like someone like, do you get excited by those things, or is this one of those moments where it's like, okay, cool, you know what, they're not the people that I'm looking for, but when it does come, or you're just happy that the fact that people are just paying attention?
No, I mean, I was very encouraged by that. I mean, like I've lived a very normal life for a very long period of time, and all of a sudden, you're in headlights, like all these things are happening for you and people are contacting you. We love your stuff, we want to get you on this show, these shows that you grew up watching or whatever. You're like, wow, you guys want me on there? So it's quite flattering. But yeah, like you just take it in your stride, and you just have to learn how to handle this newfound position you're in and deal with it well,
How are you with creating skits with other comedians? So I saw one that you did with A1 Too Funny.
Yeah, A1, yeah.
And that was really, really good.
Yeah.
Have other comedians reached out to kind of do a content collaboration with you? And will we see more of that this year?
Potentially. I think I want to collaborate more with people, because like that's how you potentially make better stuff. And there's other comedians whose work I love. So yeah, of course.
Who? Like who? Who would you say?
There's a guy called I've forgotten his name. So A1 Too Funny is one, but Joey. Forever, I think.
Forever Joey. We got Joey.
Yeah,
We've tried to get him on.
Shout out to you, bro. We're potentially, hopefully, gonna do something soon.
Who were your inspirations before? Like, was it like people like the Don't Jealous Me's, or?
I didn't really, those guys. I heard of them. I didn't really watch them too tough. I'll say my inspirations probably more American, if I'm honest.
Like who?
Probably say like King Batch.
Okay.
I like King Batch. He's more of an actor, but he does funny skits. I like Haha Davis as well. He's
Haha's a legend.
Yeah, he's funny. Those voiceovers he does are hilarious. I'm always cracking up at his stuff. And then obviously the mainstream comedians like the Kevin Harts and Mr. Bean and all of these guys. You know what I mean? So yeah, these are the guys. Chris Rock and Eddie Murphy. Yeah, I want to be like them. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like? I feel like there's a video that you did that said, "This is my wife."
Yeah.
And you painted London in a picture where I feel like it brightens up London's mood, because normally people associate with London or people from London are stuck up, irony, not really about having a good mood. But This Is My Wife was funny because bar the one or two, all the responses were all funny.
Yeah. I mean, some of them were like, wife, but that's the whole point. I wanted a mixed bag of reaction. I didn't want all the girls to be like, hey, I'm your wife. I wanted some of them to be like, I'm not your wife. I wanted some of that. But it's just trying to engage people and see the different reactions that come naturally. You know what I mean? So, and
have you always been this confident about your work?
I'm a confident person, I would say, but when it comes to performing, I think I've always had it in me. I just haven't had the chance to show it.
Yeah.
And I think I just needed the right moment and situation for that to come out. You have things inside of you don't realize you have until maybe you're in a particular situation. And then, because when I started doing the pranks, I was a little nervous initially, but then I'm like, I can do this. And I started doing it, and then I got more confidence. So some of it is natural, but also repetition has solidified the confidence as well. Yeah.
Elvin Mensah, 107.3, Reprezent Radio. We're going to get to one or two more questions, and then we'll be playing the game Heads Up, something I've never done before on radio. But now that we have visuals, we've been having visuals for a long time, I thought, you know what, let me give it a try, as he is trying to slide into acting as well. He is a comedian, so let's see how he fares on Heads Up. But before we get into that, Lil TJ, Black, call on my phone.
You're listening to Samuel Eni on Reprezent Radio.
Elvin.
Yo,
how you doing?
I'm good, man. We're here, we active, as they say. We're outside or we're inside, technically.
This one, I saw this quickly before I came to the station. I'm going to complain to Spotify for not naming you this week's hottest single, bro. That was a bar. See, when I read that, I was like, no. Even she herself, she was feeling it. Do you write these yourself, or is it something that you just have a book where you just have all these bars ready?
Some of them, if truth be told, some of those ones were remixed or kind of curated.
Yeah,
let's put it that way. But yeah, some of them I come up with them as well, or rewrite them to do them in my own way as well. So yeah, it's a bit of both, a bit of combination. Yeah.
Bit of combination.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You ready for this game?
Yeah.
Heads up, never been done before on radio. I'm about to break that now and make it my own. We have a couple selections here. Which one would you pick? Icon, legends and stars, pop culture, superstars, actor out, animals, blockbuster movies, accents or impressions, or Hey Mr. DJ. Which one? We'll do another one. Let's do icons, legends and stars.
Oh, okay.
Or blockbuster movies?
Oh, blockbuster. Okay, let's do blockbuster movies.
Blockbuster movies. Okay, so you have to basically give me a description.
Yeah.
And then I have to guess out what the description is.
Of the movie.
Yes, of the movie. So you can name the lead actor, the whatever, however you want to do it.
What's his name is in it? John.
Talking to the mic.
Sorry. Yeah, John Travolta's in it.
John Travolta's in it. Give me more. Have you seen the movie?
John Travolta. And it has the second name of the movie. The second word is lightning. It's a musical.
Oh, lightning.
Yeah.
John Travolta.
Yeah, and
Grease?
Yeah.
Okay. Next one.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence is in this one. Very popular. And Liam Hemsworth. Very, very popular. There was a whole thing. It's like Game of Thrones, but in movies.
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, classic.
Classic.
Yeah, you know this one.
Terminator.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm getting good at this.
The Rock. This was one of his earlier movies. Wasn't too
good?
Yeah.
Walking Tall?
No. And it's about dead. Something to do with dead.
Scorpion
alive.
King?
No.
Dawn of the Dead?
No.
Doom?
No. It's got an.
I don't know which one is this.
Okay.
The Rock was in this.
Yeah.
The Rock was in this.
The Mummy.
The Mummy. Oh, was The Rock in that?
I think he was.
No, The Rock was not.
Was he not in The Mummy Returns?
Maybe.
Yeah, but that wasn't the best.
So I got 3 out of 4. Do you want to go again one more time?
Yeah, one more time. Do you want to do something different or same thing?
We can do the same thing because
Okay,
I feel like you can describe it better. So we're playing blockbuster movies.
MCU.
MC.
Massive, as in Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay, Avengers.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to guess what Elvin Mensah is describing to me.
Will Smith and what's his name? Martin Lawrence. Classic.
Bad Boys.
Yep.
Wow. I watch a lot of movies.
This is what happens. The name of this movie is what happens when you've drunk too much and the next day you feel.
Hangover.
Yeah.
Hey, Elvin's sick.
This is about a cat that is wearing big shoes.
Big shoes.
Yeah. So I think it's an animated one. So it's a cat, but so
pass.
Okay.
Next one.
Okay, green, big and green, animated, big and green. Not
the
very,
Grinch.
Not very attractive.
Shrek.
Yeah. This is what happened. This is what keeps us on the ground. This is the name of the movie. This is what keeps us down on the ground.
Gravity.
Yeah.
Next one.
This is the sound of something. Oh, I can't. I couldn't tell. I shouldn't have said the word, so that doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Don't worry. But I mean,
I feel like I did all right.
And I had to improvise some of those things.
Yeah, and your descriptions were really good. Yeah, Avengers, Bad Boys, Hangover. I can't even say that on air anyway. Shrek, Gravity, and The Sound of Music. Wow. Weren't too bad. Yeah, proper good. Elvin, thank you so much for coming through. Please tell us what's next. What you got in store for us next? What does 2022 hold for you, bro?
I would say just a lot more comedy, trying to evolve myself as a comedian, as a performer. Gonna write more, do more stuff with characters, collaborate more, travel more, and just get into the arts, master the art, you know.
Master the craft.
Master the craft, yeah.
First guest of 2022 on my brand new show on Fridays. Drive Time, Samuel Eni, Elvin Mensah. Appreciate it.
Big love.
Definitely give him a follow on the socials. I mean, he's the man for definitely the dates. So if you need some tips, just hit him up, man. Hit him up for sure. Elvin Mensah. Where can we find you? Where's your socials?
Yeah, so it's just at Elvin Mensah on all platforms pretty much, except Twitter. But yeah.
Are you with an agent, by the way?
I was, but I've just recently left them. So I'm free at the moment.
And
so yeah.
You're looking for management?
But actually, I'm speaking to someone at the moment, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
J1, D&D, up next.